It's the Orange and Blue Report presented by the UVA Health System. I'm Dave Koehn, joined by Jeff White. And Jeff, as we record this, we can hear at John Paul Jones Arena the crowd noise being pumped in here to JPJ. I promise it won't be anything like what we'll hear tomorrow at Cameron Indoor Stadium as Virginia gets set to take on the Duke Blue Devils for the most ballyhooed ACC game this year.
Yeah, this is the game of the year so far. You're right. There's nothing you can really do here to simulate what Virginia will experience Saturday at Cameron, which is an arena where the team has not won since 1995. It's the only ACC arena that Tony Bennett has not won in as Virginia's coach.
It's pretty amazing. Tony Bennett has won in every arena in the ACC, and of course, as the head coach at Washington State, he's won in every arena in the Pac-12, but not yet at Cameron. He's 0-4 in that building. He'll have a chance tomorrow to snap a 17-game Virginia losing streak in that building. But, you know, Tony's been there, but not many of this Virginia team have. You've got only two players that have seen significant minutes, Devin Hall and Isaiah Wilkins. You wonder how that impacts things tomorrow with a lot of youth on this Virginia team seeing this and experiencing this for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, the sophomore guards, Kyle Guy and Ty Jerome, I think they will be fine. They've seen a lot last year on the road, though they did not play at Cameron. But, you know, you don't know about the other guys. They do not have the experience that Kyle and Ty have. And Kyle and Ty are very cool customers. And how Virginia handles the atmosphere is a very key component of Saturday's game.
Well, that's only part of the challenge facing the Cavaliers going into this top 5 showdown for Virginia. Well, they have one model, Duke has another. You really couldn't have bigger contrast between these two teams and how they play and how they got here.
Right, how they play, Duke leads the country in scoring, Virginia leads the country in scoring defense. Something's got to give on Saturday. And then the way each has put together their program, and they're two very accomplished coaches. Coach K has kind of switched to a different model in recent years. He has a lot of one and done, a lot of turnover on his roster. Virginia's doing it with building kind of from the ground up and getting players more experienced every year and winning with experience.
And you talk about contrasting styles. Well, this is a Duke team that has scored better than 80 points in 16 consecutive games. Well, to put that into context, Virginia has not allowed an opponent to score 80-plus points in over 4 years. So how have they done it? Well, it's been with that youthful bunch, and we've talked a little bit about that for Duke.
Yeah, 74% of Duke's points have come from freshmen this year. Who are some of the guys Virginia has to be aware of in that class?
It is a long list, and it starts with the player of the year coming into this season, the #1 recruit. That's Marvin Bagley. He is coming into this contest one of just 2 players in the country averaging better than 20 points and 10 rebounds per game. He can do a lot of different things, and it starts with his scoring. It ends with his rebounding. Rebounding will be something Virginia's going to have to watch in this game, but a long, athletic player. He has not shown any freshman jitters this season. He's played well beyond his years, but it doesn't end there. You have his partner in crime up front, Wendell Carter Jr. These two guys have been running roughshod across the ACC. As a matter of fact, they're double-double machines. Duke has 10 games this season with multiple players hitting double-doubles. That had happened just 3 times in Duke history prior to this year, and it's been primarily led by that combination of Bagley and Carter.
Carter and Bagley operate in different ways. Carter has, you know, an array of low post moves. He can score with his back to the basket with either hand. Great footwork. Watch here as Carter gets the ball down low and spins around Dwan Hewell and scores an easy basket. Bagley is a little bit more of a face-up 4. He can score from outside. He can drive. He's primarily uses his left hand, so he's not as versatile in that aspect, but he's an unbelievable athlete with great length, and he's going to pose problems for Virginia's big guys, as will Carter.
I think one of the things that you see this season that's very unique about the Blue Devils is their ability to crash the boards, averaging better than 14.5 offensive rebounds per game. That at times, as we've seen for Virginia, has been a problem. Half of that offense really for Duke is predicated on cleaning up misses. Virginia has got to take care of those boards.
What weaknesses might this Duke team have? It has not faced the defense, it's fair to say, like Virginia's pack line defense. Virginia will have the edge in experience in this game overall, though some of those players have not played at Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, we just mentioned the fact that Virginia's challenge is going into this game. You've got freshman players that have not played in this environment. Well, for Duke, they have never played against a defense like Virginia. You've only got one player in that starting 5, Grayson Allen, who we all remember from the last time Virginia, his walk down Tobacco Road, as we want to call it. But Virginia will be going against a team that's primarily composed of freshmen. So how do they handle that pack line defense? Because, as you know, it's unique.
It is, and I know one thing from talking to one of the staff members, as good as Virginia's defense is, Virginia's going to have to score some points to win this game. You're not going to shut Duke out. You're probably not going to hold them in the 40s or the 30s as Virginia has with some teams. So as important as it is for the pack line defense to be good, the offense has to be good too. And guys are going to have to hit some shots because you know Duke is going to make its share.
Well, the Cavaliers will have to get awfully comfortable playing on the road. They're in the midst of a 5-game on the road and 7-game stretch. They'll be playing 6 of 9 on the road overall, and it starts now against a Duke team. Jeff, both of these teams have played each other very closely through the years. 5 of the last 7 games have been decided by 6 points or fewer. You'd expect nothing less coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be a great game. There's obviously a lot of hype, a lot of anticipation, but I expect it to live up to it.
All right, number 2 Virginia, number 4 Duke colliding at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you on the radio starting at 1:30 across the Virginia Sports Radio Network.